Okay. Let's see if everything is working or if it's gonna be as usual. I think it's working. Looks like it's working, right? Yeah, it's working. Yippee. Okay, I'm skipping it because we're.
戦国に設定変更ですね。どのようにされますか？お会いできて嬉しいです。さあ、参りましょう。こちらでよろしいですか？こちらでよろしい。素敵な響きのお名前です。それでは始めましょう。
戦乱の世において独自の発展を遂げた2つの忍びの勢力。しかし織田信長による伊賀攻め、天正伊賀の乱により伊賀は壊滅する。わずかに生き延びた伊賀の忍びたちに救いの手を差し伸べたのは、長年憎み合い敵対をしていた甲賀だった。長を失った伊賀の忍びたちはこの申し出を受け入れ、宿敵である甲賀に取り込まれることとなった。その年、亡くなった伊賀の長桃地丹波の妹かがりは甲賀の長上野勘道に嫁いだ。二人の婚姻は伊賀と甲賀との和解の証であり、二人の間に生まれた娘は両人軍の平和の象徴とされた。それから16年の月日が流れた。
これもしのいだか。なかなかやるな。ならばこちらも少し本気を出そう。甘いぞ。相手を仕留めるまでは決して気を抜くな。そう教えたはずだ。術のことを考えるあまり守りが手薄になった。しかし私の放った手裏剣をすべて任務で里を留守にしている間に随分と腕を上げたようだ。 初任務。そうだな。忍びの腕前だけを見れば問題はないはずだ。だが、実際の任務に携わるには、お前には足りないものがある。忍びとしての覚悟とでも言おうか。己の心を殺し、非常な任務をも遂行する強い覚悟。師として、またお前のいとことして見てきたが、お前は忍びとしては優しすぎる。まあ仕方がないだろう。お前の場合、育ちが特別だが、そう気を落とすな。豊臣秀吉が天下を取り、早数年。よっ豊臣に雇われている我らの任務も、かつてのような非常さを求められる任務はもはやない。今の世であれば、お前で。里の方から誰か、月下丸か。
ここにおられましたか。何も言わずに姿を消されては困ります。長次郎殿と修行をするにしても、せめてこの俺に一言告げてからにしてください。当然です。俺はあなたの護衛役。いつ何時もおそばを離れるわけにはいきません。あれは少し手裏剣の数が多すぎたからです。ですが、申し訳ございません。
もういいだろう。月下丸の心配性は今に始まったことではない。修行はこれまでのようだな。私は里に戻るとしよう。
長次郎殿、里の者があなたを探しておりました。おや、
わかった。すぐに向かおう。ではな。
詳しいことはわかります。はい、おそらく。長次郎殿は手だれの忍びとして有名です。任務に出てしまったらあなたのおそばにいられませんから。俺の主はあなたです。親方様に何を言われようと。はい。ですが、お屋敷に住まわせていただいている分は、しかし、ご無事だろうか。何をおっしゃいますか。あなた、そして、伊賀と甲賀の和睦の象徴でもある大切なお方。もしものことがあっては一大事です。ずっと里にいらっしゃればいいのです。親方様も里の皆もそう思っているはずです。もちろんこの俺も。お待ちください。
おや、おひい様ではな。
まだまだ外は寒さがきつうございます。
そうですか。それならいいのですが。
具合が悪くなったら当家秘伝の忍び薬を処方いたします。
それではおひい様、我らはこれで。
失礼いたします。
した難しい顔なんかして。
そんな顔似合わないわよ。元気。
お前、町人と修行してたんだろ？月下丸のやつがお前を探してたけど、修行の邪魔になるかと思って。
でしょうね。それで月下丸はあの男がせっかく見つけたあなた。
ああ、視界に入らない距離で護衛。
相変わらずの従者っぷりね。
一人で走ってきたって喧嘩でもしたのかよ。そりゃあまあ、俺ももう18だからな。人並みにはこなしてるぜ。
当然でしょ。私ほどの忍びが任務に携わらないでどうするの？
最近って言えば、キャラと二人で行った備前の国でのあれか。
ええ、覚えてるわ。あれは最悪の任務だったわね。
Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I
任務
wanted
自
to
体
play
は大したことな
I
い情
wanted to
報の
play
仕事
something
さ。
different and chill for once. I played this game like a long time ago and I was missing it and I was like, oh, let me just stream it. Because it's nice, it's
大
fun.
変だったわよ。だって組まされた相手が
Wait, I
猿
forgot
之助
something.
なんだもの。
Earphones. Keep debating earphones, otherwise this is gonna be good. Ugh, ugh. Yeah, I'll get back to playing other games sometime soon, but for the moment I just wanna chill.
道中ずーっと喋りっぱなしだし、何をするにも。
Yeah, I just wanted to take a lunch break and play game. I've been working quite a lot lately, so I was like, let me play like for 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and then I'll get back to working. Oh, my bird is sleeping on the balcony. She's looking at me. I mean, she's lying down, she's not sleeping. She's lying down on the roof in front of me. And looking at me after I fed her. Anyhow, how are you? Yeah, totally. I think I'll try to play. The thing is, I've been lately spending a lot of time with my family, so I didn't feel like moving my PC with everything there, just to play games. Yeah, Burb is getting fatter, so I was like, oh, I guess I'll stream a little bit less. I'll stream during the day, and then I was like, I'm not sure I want to play Resident Evil or Minecraft during the day. So here we go. How was your weekend? How's everything? By the way, can you? Wait. By the way, can you? Wait. Yeah, you can hear me. It's like, can you hear actually the sound of the game or what? I think I'll need to do this, so yeah. Oh, okay, well, that's nice. Oh, I think I spent most of the weekend eating and sleeping. I'm just tired. I'm just exhausted at this point of my life. Like it's the end of the year. Good luck with that. Like what? Presents or work stuff? I've ordered presents for my family, but with COVID, I'm not sure if I'm going to get them for this Christmas or for next Christmas. It's been, yeah, it's a bit of the weather to live around, you know. Oh, packing, yeah. Well, I'm waiting for mine to arrive because I've ordered presents in like October, right? I was like, end of October, I was like, well, 2 months in advance should be enough, right? And they said that normally I'm supposed to receive it within the 3 weeks, something from the States. And they sent me a message like last week saying that they have only packed it and sent it as of like last week. I was like, fuck. So hopefully somehow I'll get it this week, or like worst case scenario for New Year's Eve, you know, because we normally exchange presents on New Year's in my family. So I'm hoping I'll get it by then, but I'm a bit like, maybe I should have. Hey, we're playing an otome game because I want to chill, and I still want to stream. So I was like, whatever. I played this a long time ago. So I kind of know what to press for which ending, but I've kind of missed it. It's nice. Oh yeah, I have to do this afterwards. Okay. Yeah, it's an otome game. It's chill. It's basically a visual novel where you get to, well, you do get to choose your endings because you have like 4 or 5 choices, and based on like what you choose throughout the game, it like influences your ending. But I don't have to show any gaming skills to do that, and I just want to chill. So that's how we ended up doing this. And I know this one is nice because I've played other ones and the scenarios are just like, ugh. Like you kind of like, they will always give you, rather this is like the intro. They always give you like 3 or 4 options, and based on the... That was what the husband does. But it's actually fun because at some point one of them I have to almost kill him for me to end up with him. So there's some stuff which is a bit weird. Yeah, I think at one point like I have to like let him die or something and run away. Get killed by wolves or something like that. There's some of them that are a little bit less wholesome. And the other ones I think I'm getting kidnapped by my own husband, something like that. This one is really nice. I liked it. I think I played it. I think I did like 2 of the endings out of 5 in one night to like play until 5 AM while I was still in uni, which was a bad idea because I slept for like an hour. But this, I'm waiting for this because this is like the introduction before it starts. Oh, it's not that interesting. Yes, then there was other ones that I've played. Well, there's one that I'm playing, but it's on my Nintendo, and they don't have a PC version. And I'm not feeling like going through the hassle of trying to connect my Nintendo to somehow to OBS and trying to make things work. I'm just not about that. That one is also really, really good. But the problem with that one, it's really interesting, but it's more of a visual novel than reading an otome game. Like, you barely get to choose anything. You do get to choose like a couple of times, and I think the first choice I had, I ended up dying. Like, it was like, do you want to go back home, or do you follow, or do you go check up on the kid that's crying? And I decided to go check up on the kid, and somebody shot me in the head. So I had to start over. That one is fun though. The characters are also very nicely written. I mean, they are written like in an otome game, like based on like 4 or 5 typical type of characters. Yeah, this one also like based off. I think I know which ending I want to do, if I remember how to do it. Okay, come on. I'm just gonna skip through this at this point. It's blah blah blah. We're basically getting ready to go on the mission. And it's a way to introduce all the characters. We don't care about that. And what else? Yeah, I played another one that was supposed to be quite popular, but it was a bit boring because you do get to choose often, but you kind of knew based on the choice that you were making which ending you get. Whereas here, sometimes you weren't 100% sure, you know. I mean, yeah, this one is really nice. That's also why I like this one. The other one that I'm playing is also very nicely drawn. And it's a bit more interesting than, because I've played some of them on the phones. I mean, I've been playing otome games for like 10 years actually. and a lot of them they have this kind of classical like Cinderella story, you know, or which I found a little bit boring personally. Oh, then there was one which was like related to work environment, and this one with butlers. Yeah, sure, it's fun, but it wasn't like really that interesting. Like this one, once we get to the main plot and not this entry, it's quite interesting, like the dialogues and how they make everything. So, and the voices are really nice. And the drawings and everything, and then you get like little cards and everything. So it's this one is, and then I think they actually came out with 2 more endings, new ones, separate. So I think I'll check that once we finished everything. So I think I'll be playing these during lunchtime for a couple of times, a couple of weeks. Just like I said to Sofa, I've been spending a lot of times with my parents, and I'm not feeling like moving my PC with everything there. But most of the times I go over for dinner there because my mom cooks, and I'd rather walk 20 minutes to get food than have to make it myself. That's also why I've been getting much fatter lately. But yeah, so I kind of been only working. I've been working there. I've been taking my Mac, but I was like, I don't want to really like move around my PC every time. And my parents go to bed super early. They go to bed at like 8:30 p.m. And like I can close all the doors and everything. They're gonna hear me shout if I'm playing Resident Evil or something, right? So it's like, I think I can't play any games during the night for a while. At least until the end of the year, while I'm there with them during the holidays. Plus, they will have to leave for Malta on the 16th of January, and they're probably gonna have to leave for like 1 month and a half due to work reasons. So I was like, I'd rather spend the most time I can right now, and then I'll have like a month and a half when I'm at home. I mean, I'll still go to their place because they have a jacuzzi. It's a bath that doubles as jacuzzi, and they have a shower. I mean, that doubles as a hammam. It's great. It's the best ever. And they also have an indoor bicycle, so I can do some cardio, which is nice. Just my leg has been, yeah. So and they have an oven. They have an oven that's like they have 2 ovens. One is like vapor, right? And then the other one is for baking, but it has like input recipes, so you can bake bread in it, you can bake cakes in it. You have like different settings. So yeah, I'm gonna be eating at that place basically. Wait, is it? Still. Okay, we don't really care about this thing. No, we don't. It's a bit weird because the saving is different than on the Nintendo. On Nintendo, normally you have 2 savings. You have the quick save and the proper save. So it's a bit weird that, and you can choose like where you want to save and everything. So I'm a bit surprised that there's only 1 here. So, no, I mean especially nice since well we're in a new lockdown. I mean semi-lockdown. Come on, it was like the most stupidest. I mean I'm all for the. Oh shit! What was it? I think we should go for this one. Maybe I should have stayed with him. I don't remember. Whatever. Yeah, so we're in the new since today or since tomorrow? Since tomorrow, yeah. Basically, they're shutting down the restaurants again and all the bars and all the fitness, which I think makes sense because they've opened restaurants like a week ago or 2. But the problem was that, like in the area in the county, that prefecture that I live, they were open until 7 p.m. But in the next prefecture next to me, which is like 20 minutes away by car, they were open until 10 p.m. So people from my place started moving to the other place to eat. So that just made the virus spread even quicker because people were crossing, well, in-country borders, right? So I was like, it doesn't make sense, especially like here they open them basically just till 7 p.m. But So yeah, super weird. So yeah, so I think the new one yeah, I didn't manage to delete the previous letter, so I was just like, fuck it. I'm telling you, I'm like, I've reached the next level of being tired and not caring about anything, which is quite big. Plus, I've been also busy like packing my books and several plans to move to my parents' place. Since anyway, I'll have to let go of this apartment next year. I'm already like slowly moving some stuff to their place. Like, especially like plants and books. Because my mom was like, there's no point of buying them since I have like 100, literally 100 plants. And personally, yeah, I'm paying attention to the story because I know it. I'm waiting for it to start. This is still the introduction. We don't care about this. I want the beginning. I know from what part it gets very interesting. It's when we finally go on the mission. This is still an introduction. This is the pilot. Yeah, I'm moving to Japan next year. If normally everything goes well. In September. I'm running away. Because I want to do... I'm finishing my master's in July, August, right? And I found a good school to do language for a year and a half. So I'll be doing that. Come on, let it start back. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost at the start of the plot. No, right now I'm staying in Switzerland. But I'll be staying there. I'll be moving there, basically. For at least a year and a half. I mean, we'll see when... I mean, I'll do that as soon as I can. So either... That will be either September or March the year after, in 2022. Because the school years either start the one that I saw several schools there, we start in October, or they start in April or March. So it's if this year it won't happen because of COVID and because a lot of stupid European countries don't want to get vaccinated, then I'll do it the year after. I mean, right now, as like the timing will depend on COVID, and on vaccines, basically. Because we're supposed to... Well, listen, that's the thing. My uni has been accepting people's documents to do an exchange year next year in Japan, starting from April or June. Because Japanese universities were like, yeah, you can come. So either they're doing that not knowing if, or like just like gambling whether or not the barriers will be open, but no, not a lot will get vaccinated, that's for sure, because, well, apart from not having access, then there's the other part of the stupidity that don't want to get vaccinated, but that's another issue. But at least I know the Japanese universities, like National University, has been accepting documents from Swiss students to go and do an exchange year next year. So I guess maybe they're opening for certain cases, like for students. I mean, technically, if you're going away for a year, it makes sense. Like, you do 2 weeks quarantine there, you get vaccinated, then you move there, you do 2 weeks quarantine. Technically, you will not bring the virus anymore. Not as much. Yeah. Well, allergic, yeah. But I mean, that's with all vaccines. That's with any vaccine. Since always. But I don't know which one they're gonna have in Germany. I know that in Switzerland there's 3 of them. There's the Pfizer, then there's the one with an M, and there's one more. And we're not 100% sure yet which one it is that will be chosen. Because they still have to approve it in January. And then they'll start vaccination. So we don't know it yet exactly. I haven't... I never had issues with flu shots, but I did. I remember we were supposed to. Oh fuck! This pilot is so long. I remember when we were supposed to go to Southeast Asia, and I had to do like the malaria vaccine and a couple of others. I was out for 2 weeks, but I generally react like that to vaccines. I'm just like, for 2 weeks, I'm out. I'm not feeling okay and anything, but then I get back to normal. But that's my reaction to all vaccines I've ever had. Flu shot, I think I did once here. And it didn't work. I got sick like 1 month after. I was like, fuck. I didn't do the flu shot this year because it's like, I'm not going out. I'm of zero risk to anybody. I think my apartment is the safest area in the bed. There's like nobody has been here apart me. And still, yeah. So yeah. I personally am gonna do it because I'd rather do the COVID vaccine and have some sort of the protection than taking the risk of potentially dying. Because yes, there has been cases of people our age that did die and younger, and cases of those who did not get into, like, had their lungs fucked up for the rest of their life. So yeah, I'd rather do the vaccine. Because, of course, it's not gonna be perfect. It's like the first round and they had to rush it. But it's gonna be better than nothing, for sure. And I don't trust the rest of the population here or in Europe, especially in Europe, to be hygienic and to, like, just respect distances or whatever. Because I know a lot of people here just don't give a fuck about COVID. So I just rather be protected and still be careful with everything I'm doing. But the chances of, like, at least how I am living my life, I will catch it at some point because I have to come in contact with people. I have to go see teachers. I have to do stuff. So that means the chances of me getting at some point are there and are pretty high. So I just rather get vaccinated when I can, and still a little bit better. If people were careful, yeah, I wouldn't get it, but that's not the case here. And at least, I don't know, maybe if it was in other countries, at least in Switzerland. Yes, yeah, I mean, like, I technically do, but the only reason why I can work from home now is because unis are closed. If unis were open, I would have had to go to uni, like for meetups and stuff. So the only reason right now that I can stay home is because the university is closed. Hence why personally, like, and if I had to do that, I had to do like a 1 hour train to uni and then take a 20-minute bus. So I will have to come in contact with people quite a lot. Especially like 1 hour long train, 20 minutes there and back, same thing. So that's why I was like, no. And I'll be in Geneva where there's quite a lot of people. Yes, we're finally chapter 1. By the way, we won't be able to do all the chapters today. Okay, quick save. I mean, the vaccine is always the same thing. If you're pretty sure that you'll not have to come in contact with people, you don't go out. Of course, it's not a much point of doing it. Yeah, but like I was saying, like since I know for a fact that once unis are open, I have to get out. Yeah, I've checked it quickly. I was thinking of maybe doing it a little bit tomorrow when there's a little bit less people. I've checked it like very, very briefly. But yeah, I was thinking of doing tomorrow afternoon. So I have to do my administrative stuff tomorrow morning. Fuck, Switzerland, you can send them like 10 letters, signed stuff to finally cancel stuff, and they then still send you bills. You're like, no, I'm not registered anymore, stop. And big bills. Joy. Okay, cool, we can try to do that tomorrow, like lunchtime. But yeah. And personally, me knowing that so when COVID started, we had a case like very quickly at uni. And when they opened again uni in September, we had a case again 2 weeks later in our own building. I know for a fact, like, if I go back there, my chances of getting something are super high. So that's why I was like, I want to get a vaccine. And I feel a little bit like a certain level of protection. Plus, I mean, if it's Pfizer, they have pretty good vaccines. I mean, I trust more Swiss fights in Pfizer than the ones, for example, in Russia. Those I would never do it ever in the world. But did you like VCAT 5? I was surprised that it was already VCAT 5. It's like it was so quick.
いい機会だ。改めてここで皆に伝えておく。
I really like the voices of this
忍び
game.
の任務の重さに今更説明することで
I think the one that was the most difficult to get was with this dude.
忍び働きをし
I think I had to replay it like twice the game to get it.
かつての私の故郷伊賀もそうだったが、あの辺りは土地がどうしようもなく痩せている。忍び働きの報酬なくして安寧な暮らしなどまず
Yeah, I think I took like one world very quickly.
黄河の里は簡単に滅ぶだろう。
だから継続的に仕事を得るために俺ら忍び
And also, like getting back to the vaccine part, I've talked with my best friend who works in the medical. She's like, yeah, we have risks because we don't know how people are going to react yet, but it's much worth doing, especially for those who work in jobs where they have to see people, because it's like yet again, hospitals are way overpopulated. There's like not enough places in malls. You know, it's getting to that level.
そうだ。
So
関東様より言い渡される命はそのすべてにさ
thus I could be of a risk for the rest of the population. They're happy I am. And also, I'm pretty sure that in order to go to Japan, they will ask if you were vaccinated. I'm pretty sure that there will be something like that. Because I remember if I wanted to go to Southeast Asia, at least at that time, that was like 10 years ago. Yeah, that was like more than 10 years ago actually. Fuck, that was a long time ago. I think I was like 13. It was 15 years ago. Yeah, it opened like this weekend. I was super surprised. So yeah, when I was supposed to go there like 13 years ago, they didn't allow us to go unless we had the vaccines. So it might be something like that happening soon.
命を懸けてでも成し遂げる。その覚悟を持ち、今回の任務にも当たるよう。
ああ分かってる。
そんなの当然だわ。
話は終わりだ。少し休憩した後、今日
休憩っと近くに川があったよな。ちょうど喉が渇
私もせっかくだから冷たい水を飲ませてもらうわ。
You have to go through the mission. I mean, it's an otome game. At the end, I mean, the whole point is to figure out how to respond to steps so that you end up with a specific character. So, but right here, it's about going on the mission and like doing stuff. By mission, it's still visual novel. I think, if I remember well, we have to catch some thieves in one of the capitals, and while we're doing that, shit happens. But that's like what that's true for the two of the stories. With this dude and then with another which will be in the city. The one with the long hair, I remember we don't even get to go to the capital because we have to end up hiding in the forest and we get attacked by monsters. Like weird ghosts and shit like that. And there's, wait, how many is there? I mean, there's only 3 stories. Then there's one more. Then there's one more when we're captured by the emperor of the little city, and we end up having, oh yeah, people frame us for killing the emperor. Then we have to kind of prove our innocence. So there's 2 of them that are slightly similar, but they're similar. But then there's other 2 that are completely different. So it all depends. There's one pivotal moment where things depend on how you will end up. Well, it depends on with which character you get more in contact with, and then the ending will change. So basically, I'd say like 1/3 of the story is always the same, like up until you get into the city, and then it changes based on how you reply. So I just want to get to that part. Then what I did when I replayed the game is I started from the part where I knew things would change, so that I didn't have to go through all this shit every time. The story so far is that we're on our way to get there, and basically the two are talking about who's supposed to protect me. Because the dude on the left is supposed to be our bodyguard, and the dude on the right is against it. But he's saying we're a big girl and we can do shit by ourselves. It's a visual novel, that's the whole point of it, it's to be relaxing. For me, it's also an opportunity to listen to Japanese. And so we're basically saying that because he doesn't want to, the guy on the left doesn't want me to let go on the mission because they think I'm not capable enough. And I'm like, hell no, I can kick some ass. So it's a bit slow until we get to the city. That's why I'm kind of like going through it very quickly. Oh yeah! Oh no, there's one more guy. That's true. Okay, there is the brother of the one with the long pink hair, who has been possessed by the evil forces. Yeah, there was a story also with this one. I think it's with that one that I was in the forest trying to run away from ghosts. Something like that. Yeah, I forgot about it. No, so there's... Wait. With this one, I'm gonna try to throw my... I remember that all of the stories are quite different. Just like that. This part is long. Wait. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, here it is. This is how I saved it. Okay. Wait, how the hell did I do that? Huh? I have so many questions. What did I press? So many questions. Wait.
相手はどこ？一人じゃなさそうね。
お怪我は？
それぐらいにしておくことだな、黒雪。
黒雪？
ああ、やっぱり町人にはよっと。みんな久しぶり。俺のこと忘れてなかった。お前黒雪なのかよ。そう、猿之助、見てわからない？しょうがないか。いや、顔はそんな変わってねえよ。変わってねえけど、お前どうして俺より背が高くなっ8年前は俺よりもチビだったくせに。
久しぶりね、黒雪。大きくなっていて驚いたわ。
キャラもね、昔から可愛かったけど、すっかり美人さんになっちゃったね。
お世辞まで言えるように。ところで、あなた一人？
俺一人。
じゃあ、さっきの手裏。
そう、俺一人で投げたんだ。2、3人で
忍びの腕も8年前とは。
遠くからでもすぐに分かったよ。だって昔と全然変わってないから。そう言ってもらえて嬉しいな。それよりみんなしてどうしたの？俺の出迎えってわけじゃないよね。
黒雪。
何月下にそんな怖い顔し。ああ、そっか。俺が月下兄に挨拶してないから拗ねちゃったね。
Yeah, they're snobby. It's basically like ninja. All of them.
ごめんごめん。
But I'm apparently the most shittiest one. That's why nobody wants to let me go on the mission.
久しぶり、月下に。
さっきの手裏剣はどういうつもりだ？
どういうつもりって、ちょっとした挨拶だよ。
ふざけるな。もしこの方に当たっていたらど
See?
うするんだ？
Everybody thinks I'm not capable of surviving.
気づいてもらいたくて、ちょっと特に彼女には当たらないよう8年も里の外で忍び働きをしてたんだよ。それぐらいの技は持ってるって。月下兄は相変わらず護衛役なんだ。お前も大変だね。
Oh no, it's his brother. I always forget it's Ada. I always thought it was Ada's
新しい
brother.
護衛役になってあげようか。それに今の俺ならひょっとしてあれ、昔みたいに民放勝負しようよ。言っとくけど、もう昔の俺じゃないからね。
黒雪。
それぐらいにしなさい、黒雪。
冗談だよ、冗談。久しぶり。彼女の護衛役を横取りしようなんて思わないから安心してよね。ったく、ヒヤヒヤさ。
まったくよ。一瞬本気にしちゃったわ。
ところで今更なんだけど、
Okay, now I understand. Okay. This is how we save it. Okay, cool.
ねえ、何の任務？
同じ里の忍びといえど、黒雪、お前はこのまま里に戻れ。
この道を通って彼女まで同行
Come on,
して。
get to the village! Get to the village!
人数から考えて都での諜報任務でも、町兄が率いてるってことはかなり重要な。石田三成あたりから直々に召集がかかったってとこかな。黒雪、お前。
背の高さに続いて、
うるせえよ。 それ以上言ったら俺楽。うん、決めた。俺も一緒に行く。ねえ長兄、俺も。そうだ、いいだろ。やった。
長次郎殿、
構わない。そういうわ。ああ、よろしくな。
あなたの成長っぷりしっかり見せてもらうわ。
二人もよろしくね。
Ah, fuck, I don't remember which one. Uh, ah, okay, that was not the one that I was going for, but sure.
そうそう。へえ、そうな。
それは
黒雪が現れる直前も会うのが楽しみ。
笑っては。
そっか。そこまでよ。
Yeah, it does make a difference. Because now the game would, normally the game should push us more towards that person. It does. Every time you choose stuff, it makes a difference whether or not you're gonna pursue with that character or not.
あなたまで笑わないでください。
Because, for example, if you choose something and the character doesn't react to it, the game will not ask you anything about that character afterwards. I mean, it will not push you towards that character. Okay, I think in 10 minutes I'll get back to working.
ってことで、月下にもな。
この方に迷惑のかかるようなことは絶対にするな。
分かってるって。月下には。それでは改めて今日。
Yay! I'm finally in the city, for fuck's sake. 10 years later. Yes!
さすがは今日の。
にしても大きな店ばっかだな。
日用品から流行りの品まで何でも取り揃えているみたい。
それよりもよ、せっかくここまで来たんだから、豊臣秀吉の城を近くで。いい
わね。豪華絢爛で知られる伏見城。
いい加減にしなさい。普通の旅人を装えとは言ったが。悪い悪い。今日の都なんて初めてだからつい。
これだから田舎者は困ったものね。
なんだよ。お前だって結構はしゃいでたくせに。
私は普通の旅人っぽく振る舞ってみただけよ。演技よ演技。あんたと一緒にしない。
お前も今日の都は俺、今日は何度か来たことある。
黒雪、俺たち。
はいはい、分かったよ。それで長兄、俺らこれから。
Yeah, the game is super long. I think to finish one story with one character is like 5 hours or 6 hours. So I'm not going to do it everything in one go. I'll continue it some other day. Yeah, it's like I'd say yeah, 5 hours I think per character. Easily 5-6 hours per character. There's 4 or 5 of them. Oh yeah, we first have to go there. Yeah, but I mean, it's kind of like that. If you count like 6 hours per character, and there's 5 of them, quickly adds up. I mean, you could also finish with a character in like 2 hours, but you have to really skip for everything.
バカなこと言わないで。石田三成は天下人豊臣秀吉の側近中の側近よ。こんなみすぼらしい屋敷なんかに住むは。
とりあえず入りなさい。詳しい話。
外側もみすぼらしい屋敷だったけど、中。
石田三成の屋敷じゃねってことは確かだぜ。
ここは甲賀人の隠れ家の一つだ。一見みすぼらしいただの屋敷だが、武器や火薬も保管している。また保存食の備蓄もある。この隠れ家の中であれば外を気にすること。
なるほど。ここを今回の任務の拠点とするんですね。
ああ、その通りだ。とは言っても肝心の仕事の内容がわからなければ話に。私はこれから石田三成殿の屋敷へと向かい。
町人、俺たちは一緒じゃなくていいのか？
お前たちはここで休んでいなさい。
大丈夫よ町人。夜通し。
そうそう、そのためにいつも修行してるんだし、これくらいなんてことねえよ。
休めるときにしっかり休む。 分かったよ。じゃあ俺たちはここで。お前は私と共に来なさい。いい機会だから石田殿に。
行ってきなさいよ。あなたは甲賀の長上野勘道の娘なんだから。こういう時こそピシッてしなきゃ。
そうそう、ま、町人も一緒だし、そんな緊張することはねえよ。
それでは俺も一緒に。
月下兄は俺たちと一緒に留守番だよ。
いや、しかしこの方一人で。
一人じゃなくて町人と一緒で。
わかりました。どうか。
そんな大げさな根性の別れじゃないんだから。
黒雪、慣れなさい。これが月下丸よ。
そうそう、慣れちまえば。
なるほどね。ではマイルズ。
Alright. And on this, I have to go back to my live. Let's do this and continue. And continue tomorrow with this. See, if we look at this, how many? There's 5, yeah. See, and you have to get all of the lights for it to work completely. And we'll have those two for now. I remember for this one it was pretty easy to get everything right. If I remember it. Yeah, I wanted to play just for an hour. I have a lot of shit to do. I was just tired. I'll see if I have some motivation to yes, okay. I'll see if I have some motivation later today to play Minecraft. Tonight, maybe around 10 PM, I'll see. I just wanted to make a break to do something different. So yeah, maybe see you later tonight because I'm at home tonight, so I'll try to if I have motivation to play Minecraft. Can't promise anything because the level of energy I'm on. I think Minecraft. I'm so tired. My reflexes are not working, and I think I play in super safe mode. The Minecraft. I've been dreaming of making the potion table the other day, and I was like, okay, I think I have to play it. No, I think Minecraft for a moment. I'll try to find some energy around 10 PM. I still have to do what do I have left to do today? I have to go to the post office. I have to prepare cards for a VTuber thing. I have to watch 2 streams to analyze. 2 streams. What else do I have to do? Oh yeah, and then add one, finish one article reference. So yeah, couple of things to finish. and then should be able maybe to play tonight. Alright, let me get going to this and finish everything I have. Analyzing streams, yeah, because I have to, based on my participants for my research on Babinico for my thesis, I have to watch streams and try to figure out a couple of things that I'm trying to analyze. So yeah, alright, thank you, and see you probably later today. I'll try. Bye bye.